support our coverage with a free account on Privacy, the service that keeps you protected when shopping online. Get $5 to try it now by using promo code QZZ2J.
All right, we want to welcome John from Veritise. Welcome to the show.
Hey, nice to be
how
here.
How are you?
Absolutely. So tell us a little bit about Veritise and what you guys are doing here at
Veritise.
Oh, Veritise.
Misspelled on there.
Oh, it is misspelled. Veritise.
Veritise, right.
Now it makes more sense because it says a verify identity. Okay, so Veritise. Tell us about the company.
Sure. Thanks for having us.
Yeah.
So basically what we're doing is we're using the blockchain as a security and verification system. So if people do know about the blockchain, which still a lot of people don't, they associate it with financial transactions, 100%. So what we're doing is we're using it for product authentication, and one way to do that is to fight against counterfeiting. So a retailer can use our system to basically say, this is a real product. And we're also doing that for digital documents. We're doing that on the supply chain front and the warehousing front. So every transaction would be tracked on the blockchain, and it would be there for everyone to see. And as everyone knows, with the blockchain, that's pretty immutable evidence that cannot be disputed. And so we are using our technology with the power of the blockchain as a verification tool.
So, oftentimes, especially today, when it comes to designer handbags, clothes, anything that is really have a significant value.
Yeah.
If you go to a Louis Vuitton store and you buy a Louis Vuitton bag, you're getting a Louis Vuitton bag.
Yeah,
but if you buy a Louis Vuitton bag outside of retail, I don't know.
Yeah,
exactly.
So will you be able? Not only are you helping the manufacturer and the retail, but what happens after? Am I able to verify a product that I'm buying, maybe let's say on secondhand or something to that effect?
Threadless, something
so
like that.
our product is a subscription-based product.
So it's a B2B.
Exactly. One aspect of it would be B2B. So if that particular retailer or the manufacturer of the product subscribe to our service, their products would be already shipped with our QR code technology, and then in the retail environment, the QR code would be placed next to the item. So as a consumer, even though it might not be an official Gucci store, they can still be a legitimate Gucci retailer.
Right.
Yes.
You could walk into that retail space, use any QR reader. You don't even have to use our app. If you use our app, you'll get more detailed information, but you would just scan the QR code, and it would basically show you, the user interface would basically show you this is authenticated Gucci from the factory. And if you were using the app, you could click on the trace button, and you would actually see every block in the chain showing it was manufactured in this city in Italy. It was then shipped to this distributor, and this distributor sent it to this retail environment.
Wow.
And all that information would be on the chain, and so that would be immutable evidence that even though you're not in a Gucci store, this retailer did everything the right way and purchased directly from Gucci.
I'm assuming then that the QR code has the corresponding serial number of the device, if there is such a thing, on the...
Yeah.
Sure. So we use a two-key system. There's what we call a public key, a public QR code, which is just specific to the information. But then, say you purchased the Gucci bag, there would be a tamper-proof private key inside the product that no one can copy or forge. And then you would take that product home, take the private key out of the package, scan it with your phone, and then you become the owner of that unique QR code. And then your information goes on the blockchain to say, I am the rightful owner of this product.
So that's where, If I decide later on to sell that bag,
Exactly.
and I still have that QR code, the person that's going to buy that could then see the blockchain history
Exactly.
of where this bag came from, and it didn't come from China, it's from some fake shop.
And through our app, you can transfer ownership of that bag to someone else.
This
Cool.
is beautiful.
So you would
That's
open
really
the Veritise app,
Yeah.
and all you would need is that person's email address. They don't even have to be a Veritise user. They would click a link that would be sent in the email, and that would have the transfer of ownership details. They would press accept or complete,
Cool.
and then that information goes on the blockchain as the second owner.
This needs to be in everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because
the first thing that crossed into my mind was pharmaceuticals.
the applications are really unlimited.
Anything involving the necessity of a true chain of custody.
Right.
Right, so at this point, everyone associates blockchain with financial and cryptocurrency.
Right.
And our owner had the foresight to say, well, wait a minute. If we could do blockchain technology for verifying financial transactions, why can't we do it for any transaction or any document?
Sure.
The blockchain doesn't need to be money only.
That's right.
And so that's our patented technology is using the blockchain for those purposes.
Because, when a person's buying a fake, they know, usually if they go looking for a fake, they're going to get a fake.
Yeah.
But when a person's trying to buy something authentic, they want authentic. And, the fakes out there are so good now.
Yep.
Right.
You know, that you don't really know if you're getting an authentic product completely. There's always that nagging thing in the back of your head. Am I going to go through customs someday? And the guy says, oh, that's a fake bag. We're going to confiscate it. So I think the key there is this is perfect use of the blockchain.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Like I said, platforms like Threadless, things like that, where you're swapping clothes, or
Yeah.
purchasing used clothes, that kind of
Yeah,
stuff.
everything.
Yeah.
Very, very cool. All right. Well, John, Veritise. Veritise.com?
Correct. It's as simple as that.
All right. So now B2B, but there is the consumer component for validation. But again, companies that want to get involved in making sure that we're buying your authentic products should talk to you guys.
Exactly. Or for supply chain or warehousing uses, we would use that technology to track their product for them to be more efficient in moving it around.
Yeah. And it doesn't have to be a bag. It could be whatever.
It could be law enforcement. It could be vaccines moving through a hospital.
It could be cell phone
whatever.
covers. It could be anything.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
All right, John.
Wow.
Hey.
Really incredible.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank
All
you,
right.
John.
Thanks, guys.
Very
Enjoy the rest
cool.
of CES.
TPN CES 2022 coverage is executive produced by Michelle Mendez. Technical directors are Kurt Corliss and Adam Barker. Associate producers are Nancy Ertz and Maurice McCoy. Interviews are edited by Joe Minnie. Hosts are Marlo Anderson, Todd Cochran, Scott Ertz, Christopher Jordan, Danielle Mendez, and Alante Sparks. Las Vegas studio provided by HC Productions. Remote studio provided by PLUGHITZ Productions. This has been a Tech Podcast Network production. Copyright 2022.